Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 17th of October. Now I am out here in the garden. I've got my little Japanese garden behind me here, guys. I've got Sprocket asleep down here and I've got Sophie up in the garden there wandering around. We've got another beautiful spring day here, guys. Oh, I don't take them for granted, that's for sure, but I do love being outside and being out here with the doggos. It's just so beautiful to just get some nice warm sunny weather, and as you can see we've got blue skies, which is absolutely beautiful. First off, thank you guys for going and checking out Chris's channel. If you hadn't seen my video from yesterday, I'll leave it over here. Please go check out Chris's channel. Like I said, I left the little link down on yesterday's video. You just press on the little kookaburra icon and it'll take you straight to his channel. He's been a real great support to my channel, so I think it's important we all support each other and try and just keep spreading the word of what's really going on out there, because a lot of people just can't see it. It's pretty bizarre, isn't it, guys? So thank you all you guys that jumped over there and hopped on and subscribed to Chris's channel. It's just good to give him some support. Has been like I said, a brilliant support on my channel. First off, I've got a little bit of admin, guys. Not tons, or just always something, isn't there? Well, we talked about Ukraine getting more funding, etc., etc. Well, apparently now, yes, Australia is sending 50 tanks to Ukraine. Now, imagine the cost of that, guys. Or your own country struggling to live. I'm confused. I don't get it. And I know you guys probably in America are sending stuff there. We know it. Just so much money gets poured into the war. We talk about it constantly. It's got to keep the war alive and going and keep the fear up in everyone. Cheers, everyone. I got a cup of tea today. I did have my morning coffee, though, which was very nice. Oh, the birds are so beautiful again today. The other thing I just wanted to mention is, did you see, yes, Royal Kardashians, we can't not talk about it. Prince William, he is speaking out. And he is going to put an end to homelessness. I'm sure people are taking that seriously not. If he just opened his big McMansion castle, he could probably end homelessness, or maybe sell one of them, and that would help build a few new houses. So don't know how seriously people are going to take that, but it just didn't seem genuine if you saw that. And Kate wasn't with him, but he's going to apparently work at ending homelessness in the UK. Go figure. Are people going to take that seriously from someone who lives a crazy, opulent, wealthy lifestyle that has more money than they know what to do with? I don't get it. I want to know how he's going to help homelessness. Like, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Is he going to fundraise? What's he going to do? What's he going to implement that's going to change the crisis? Is he going to bring down cost of living? Doubt it. So not sure how that's going to go, guys. Anyway, let's get started, guys. Let's get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting marriage counsellors are absolutely killing it at the moment. Marriages are just struggling. We knew this was going to happen. We knew domestic violence was going to be on the increase. People are going to be just losing their shit all over the world, basically, because of all the pressure everybody's under. So I'm getting that marriage counsellors, you know, there's an industry that people could probably go into where there'd be money to be made in the future. Marriage counsellors are just inundated now with people trying to save their marriages, because people are losing, well, it's kind of saying the depth of their relationships. Like, you know, once upon a time you'd go out for dinner, you'd go to the movies, you'd have this great life, and now people are just, well, it's virtually saying stuck at home. Not that that would bother us here, the BS detectives. We enjoy being stuck at home. But they're not able to, like I keep saying, go on their big holidays and enjoy their life to the best that they can, like they used to be able to. People aren't, you know, we own a battery shop, for example, and people aren't doing the boating that they used to do. They're not buying boating batteries. They're not getting the motorbike batteries to do all their fun activities on the weekends. And this kind of thing is what I'm sort of saying. People haven't got the outlets anymore, so the pressure cooker of the home is kind of building up. So I feel like marriage counsellors, oh, there's Sophie, are killing it. They've just had some snacks. Hey, Soph. They've just had some snacks, so they're all settled. They love the spring days, being out in the sun. It's really good for them, isn't it? Sprocket's going well after he's up, guys. He's really happy now. Back eating as normal. on his diet, which he's not so fussed about. All right. Oh, I am getting Europe again, and I'm getting the waves of awakening. The waves of awakening. It's coming across, the waves of awakening. That could mean stand-ups, fight-backs, protests, but people waking up. It doesn't matter how they're waking up, they're just waking up. People are seeing through the nonsense, garbage and lies that they've been probably been getting fed for quite a number of years now, guys. I am getting that. People are awakening across Europe, the waves of people awakening. And it's like, for example, here on this channel, we were like the first wave, and now there's like other waves following behind of awakening. Okay, this is in Europe. I'm getting London, and we know England's going to be the place where people are going to come together and protest and fight back. And I'm getting, I'm still getting that song, London Calling to the Rest of the World. Is it by The Clash? I keep getting that song, but I feel like London's really, hang on a minute. It's standing up to the challenge. So this is the UK. London and England just represent pretty much the UK. People are standing up to that challenge now. They're going to fight back. It's coming, guys. And it's not just pro-plasticine. I keep saying it. You're going to get more than that. I think a lot of you said there's another march. Is it the 26th or something like that of October? Fingers, it's absolutely huge. You need it to be massive, because Starmageddon's, just like I said, treading on everybody over there. Hang on a minute. Yeah, they're showing me people in London, like with these marches, just on the megaphone, like, come and join us in like fighting for your freedom. Let's get our freedom back. Let's get our lives back. We don't want a cashless society. Like, I'm just getting these things being shouted on the megaphones. Fingers, it's huge. So I'm getting that London, England. Oh. Big disruption in energy. And Starmageddon's not going to like it. He's not going to like it. Oh, it's good when people fight back, isn't it, guys? All right. Because it causes vibration. It's like the Ottawa protests. When the Ottawa protests were on, and that vibrational frequency of maybe bipping the horns and just the word being spread globally, it woke up the rest of the world. Well, not a whole lot of the people, but a huge chunk of, probably maybe a quarter of the people woke up. It was good. It had that real domino effect, and then protests popped up all around the world after Ottawa. So this could happen with London too. They could have an impact on other people starting to stand up and fight back globally again. Oh, I hope so. All right. God, I'm getting China, and I'm getting Trau again, trying to, it's like showing me all these turnstiles, you know, when you go through turnstiles, say, for example, at a train station or something like that, you have to put your coin in and you go through, the thing rotates and you walk through it. I'm getting that. He's trying to make people, like, line up for things now. This is what I'm getting. Oh, it's sounding a lot like Panda, isn't it, China, where you have to line up for things. And tap your card, probably, your identification card. So I'm getting, Trudeau's really working on this lining up thing. It could be literally like lining up to go into a supermarket, or, you know, we're going to have, obviously, supermarkets and things that aren't manned by human beings. They're going to be manned by robots or whatever. We know how it goes. Optimus robots, made by Elon Musk, probably. But I'm getting this. This is what he's working on. He's working on lining people up and people having to comply, conform. Oh, they're barking at the birds. Wait, Sophie, do you want your barking collar on, do you? Come here and get your barking collar on. Gone quiet, hasn't it? Right, barking collar. Right, come here, you get your barking collar on. Sit. All right, I'm going to put the barking collar on. Yeah? I'll pretend I'm putting it on. Hang on, I've got to put this barking collar on. Zzz. There we go. Sit. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. So that's what I'm getting, him lining people up. This is how he wants people to have to line up and queue up for everything. I told you about, was it yesterday's video? About at Woolies, at the supermarket the other day. I noticed there was a queue at the self-serve, and I'm like, that's weird. There's never really a queue at the self-serve, because there's like probably 12 little checkouts there. But then I realised that on one whole side of the checkouts, the self-serves, it was card only. So people are forced to queue up then for if they've got cash, you're forced to queue up. So we know how it's going. They're forcing us down this road of more mass control. But I feel like Trudeau's really starting to... Sorry, guys, I've got to blow my nose. You all right, Sprocket? Come here. He's trying to really force people down this road of tyranny, dictatorship, and control, like we just said. That's what I'm seeing for Trudeau. And again, it could be around the identification card. You did have a card during 4 years ago, during the Jab Wheel event, when you were travelling, the Canada ID card. Oh, it had a name. Sorry, it's just gone out of my head now. I know you guys in China will understand what I'm talking about. So he's working on that again, trying to get this. Well, it's really just, Sophie, sit. It's really just an ID card. We know they want us to all be digitally ID'd, so that we can be tracked and traced. Well, he's working on it big time, getting people lining up for everything. Okay. Everything's getting so complicated, Sophie. Complicated, isn't it? Oh, she's just attention-seeking show-off, isn't she? Hang on. Germany's rising, get it. I constantly get it, so I just mention it. They're stepping up to the challenge. They'll fight back in Germany. Sophie, I think we've heard enough, please. I'm getting New Zealand and I'm getting Wellington and I'm getting perhaps protests there. Could be around cost of living, could be wages, could be renewable, could be so many things, but I am seeing a little bit of stand-ups in Wellington. Windy Wellington I'm getting. I mean, it would make sense if you had more turbine farms and things like that there with the renewables, but I am seeing that people coming together in Wellington. This could be coming down the track too. Apparently your cost of living is very, very bad over there. You guys have been telling me. It's bad everywhere, but apparently New Zealand is quite expensive. I'm getting Australia, and I'm getting that the little people in Australia are ready to boot Elbow out. Everyone's had enough of Elbow now. I think we've known that's been coming for a while, and they're showing me everyone giving him the boot up the backside and wanting him out. People can't wait to go to the vote in Australia. And the thing is, it feels like Elbow's been handed this on a silver platter. Like I keep saying, I don't know anyone that voted for him, but he seemed to get in and blitz it. I don't know how. I don't understand it. And he's driven our country into the ground. So I don't know if we do question, are some of these voting things a little bit rigged? We do question a lot, don't we, guys? We really don't know. But I do feel like he got handed it on a silver platter, and people can't wait to take him down a few pegs. Everyone's over Elbow. They just want him kicked out now. Not that we have many other choices. Like I said, here we've got Peter Dutton. He was an ex-policeman. Not sure if he'll run the country any better, but then how could you run it any worse, I guess? I just don't know. We just don't know sometimes, is it? It's hard to know who's going to step in and do a better job. I mean, look at UK, for example. You just go from one bloody muppet to the next. Like, they're all... You were telling me about Chucky and Starmageddon, who sing the praises of the WEF and all this kind of stuff, and the WHO Health Organisation, and it's just a disaster, isn't it? It just goes from bad to worse. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen in Australia, but there's a high probability that it could. So people want Elbow gone. He's just put the country in so much crazy debt. And this is what I mean. And now we're sending 50 tankers to Ukraine. Like, go figure. And he's bought his new house, of course. So all this is being rubbed in everybody's faces down under. And no logic. No logic. He doesn't even care. He stood there, like I said yesterday, telling people how he knows he earns enough that he can buy these houses. But he used to be on Struggle Street, and he was the son of a single mother who did it really tough, and he's lived in public housing and all that. Like, really? Come on, Elbow. Oh my God. They could tell us anything. All right. I'm getting the Netherlands, and I'm getting that the Netherlands has a good foothold. I was saying like foothold. What's the word? Over the government. Netherlands is rising above their government. This is so good, guys. You guys went to hell and back. You've had a hard time, but I feel like now there's structures in place that are really helping you guys to stay afloat and above the government. It's almost like the government knows if they rock the boat and tip the boat over, like that song, that the people are going to just swamp over the top of them like a giant wave. This is good, guys. Your energy is really good in Netherlands. That's just what I'm seeing. So they're scared, the government now, to rock the boat with the people, because they don't want to be tipped over. And that doesn't mean that they're still not being corrupt and trying to enforce things, but they're not pushing as harshly as they were way back when. They've eased off a lot, and they're doing things a lot more subtly, is what I'm getting for Netherlands. All right, we'll see if there's one more thing, guys, and we'll pull some cards. I'm getting there'll be more flying saucers. We're going to get more sightings of UFOs. We've been talking about this for a while. Actually, the other day I was watching The Unexplained, a show on Netflix. Really good. I always love watching these like mystery shows and stuff. And there was one about Roswell. And you question so many things, don't you? Like, what's real, what isn't? Did it really happen? Was there really an alien spacecraft? We don't know, because so many people went to their grave with all the information. So we still don't have anyone to really talk about it, except for relatives, perhaps. So I'm getting more sightings being reported. And the crazy thing is now, if you think about all these holograms and things like that, they can look really real. So it's like people are still questioning what's real, what isn't real. I don't know. Crazy times ahead, guys. But I do feel we're going to have a lot more talk about aliens. Either coming closer to Earth, connecting to Earth, communicating with Earth. I'm just getting that. More alien sightings being reported. Because people are curious too. People are very curious now. It's so weird how that whole Roswell thing, and how a lot of the, for example, the pilots and things have come forward saying the things that they've seen, like tic-tacs in the sky and all that kind of thing. And it's all being normalised, isn't it? Like, oh, it's normal. Yes, I don't know why it was all hidden. Like, so we're definitely being desensitized still to the aliens. I know a few of you here watch Bashar. He's really good on YouTube. He's like an extraterrestrial that channels. He's very interesting, actually. You can learn a lot from him about life. He seems to have a different perspective of life, and he puts things into a way that kind of makes logical sense on how to deal with life. So perhaps he is an alien, I don't know, but he definitely sees the world from a different point of view. So go check out Bashar, Bashar, I think it is. Very interesting to listen to. And apparently he is an alien that is channeled through Daryl Anchor. So I think we're definitely going to hear more about alien sightings. Whether they're real or not, who knows? We just really don't know, do we, guys? All right, how about we pull some cards and see what comes up today, guys? Let's pull a universe card. Speaking of the universe and the world. Okay, that's these ones. Oh, it's beautiful out here today. My dogs love being outside. It's so relaxing. It makes you all weary in the sun, doesn't it? All my little shrubs and flowers are blossoming. I've got to trim my... What is it? I can't remember what it is. An elm. Oh, there's my... No, that's the elm. Isn't it pretty, the little red elm? And my... I forgot what that is. Blossom of some sort? I don't know. I get muddled up. You know what I'm like? Ah, distant galaxies. Intuition. There you go. This is our guidance, guys. Distant galaxies. Intuition. And when I think of distant galaxies, like you think of things far away. And to be honest, our intuition is something that's far away. It's something that, even with what we've been through in the last 4 years, like, even though we couldn't see things, and we often talk about things being on a different frequency vibration, it's like we had this knowing, we were aware, we could vibrationally sense what was coming towards us, even though we couldn't see it in the distance. It's kind of strange. It's very hard to explain to people unless you're actually like an intuitive, a psychic, a sensitive, and understand how we get those messages. We get them sort of downloaded as like, well, it's energy, it's vibration. Sometimes it's visual, sometimes it's words. That's just how we are. I always talk about us having our antenna up to pick up the frequencies. Well, keep that up. Keep listening to your intuition. It's very important during these challenging times, guys. Let's do a unicorn card. Certainly really need the guidance, don't we, guys? Because it's very challenging times. It's not been an easy few years, has it? Sprocky's all sprawled out in the sun. He's so funny. He's loving it. What have we got? Let's have a look. Openings. A new door is opening for you. And I always refer to the unicorn as like our guides, you know, keeping us on the path. Look at the path meandering. And new beginnings. Look at the key. There's the key. And I think also, to me, that's about being receptive to new things, exploring new things. If there's can't even speak. If there's things you've wanted to do or have a go at in your life, go and do it. That's the key to uplift your soul. A new door is opening for you. See, we stepped through the door a long time ago because that's what part of the awakening is as well. Following your own path is the way that we also put it here. Let's do Queen of the Moon Oracle. Purify, Snow Moon. And I think we've had this card before. And when I think about it, it's like walking in fresh snow, forging your own path, not following someone else's footsteps. When I think of pure snow that's just fallen, you walk your own path. Again, we're getting that. And see, look, her eyes are covered. So we're walking through life really, if you think about that card, using our senses. You know, we can see, of course, logically, but to me that card is about, oh, look, it's so interesting, isn't it? And she's even got the little plants there, the wildflowers as well. And I'm thinking that's like using your smell, your senses, feeling your way through life. Again, getting back to intuition and following on your own path. Continue to keep doing that, guys. It's not been easy. And sometimes, like we say, that can be a lonely path too sometimes, for a while, not forever. It's sort of till you find your tribe. Like a lot of us have, BS detectors have found each other here. We call ourselves the Terrebellians because we've discovered the new earth. We call ourselves the Braveheart, Freedom Fighter, Maverick, Rebel, BS detectors, I suppose. Like we've had a lot of labels over the years that we've created for ourselves because we don't conform to the norm. We forge our own path, just like I said. Let's see if there's anything else to close off with today, guys. I'm getting Queen, and I'm getting that song again, which I absolutely love, which we've had before, Who Wants to Live Forever. It's such a magical song. He sings that so beautifully, doesn't he? Is it Freddie Mercury? Eddie Mercury? Freddie Mercury? Always get muddled up. Oh my God. He sings that just so beautifully. And they're giving me Bohemian Rhapsody as well from Queen. Let me see if there's anything else. I do love that song, Who Wants to Live Forever. Who wants to live forever? Go play it. It's absolutely beautiful, that song. There's a time for us, there's a place for us. Beautiful words. And then, like I said, they give me Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a great song as well. Hang on. And I'm getting that song, of course, by Queen. It's Queen today. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. And I would say that we broke free a few years ago, guys, from the Matrix and escaped and continue to need to escape, like Chris says in his videos. Get out of the Matrix and go and enjoy your wonderful world that we're living. It's a choice. Like you say, Chris, it's a choice. We can choose to just stay stuck in the artificial world, or we can choose to live in the real world. And I think a lot of us here choose to live in the real world. So I'm going to leave you with that song today. I want to break free. I want to break free. Let's listen to the words of some of those songs, guys. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. Sophie's over in the dirt. Of course she's in the dirt. I can show you Spocky. He's right here. There's Spocky. Where is he? There he is. Hey, Spock. You say goodbye to everybody. That's my little Japanese garden, guys, in the background. Oh, spring is so good, isn't it, guys? It's so nice. I'll excuse the finger. All right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget, like buttons. Please comment. Love hearing from you. Please consider subscribing. Lovely to have you here. Like I said, we built a community of, or a tribe of like-minded people who see through the BS garbage and lies. We are always being fed constantly. Take care and have a great day, like I said, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.